B-boy Rar, also known as Tom. If you saw my last video, the windmill, you might have seen me do something called coin drop, which is where you go from standing into windmill rather than from the plant to the windmill, alright? And if you want to learn this, it's kind of an advanced move, and actually most breakdance moves require you to know how to do a coin drop. So I broke this down into 5 easy steps, just like I did for the windmill. There's first the V stance, which is pretty much what everyone does before a breakdance move. Excuse me. After the V stance, the next step is the back twist, where you actually twist your back like this and then lean forward. Then there's the plant and lift off, where you actually lift off the ground and you plant your hand into the ground. So it looks like this. You plant and you lift off. Alright? Fourth step is the switch, where you, because first where you switch your left with your right, because your left foot's like this, and you just switch. See? You switch. And finally, the last step is the re-stab, or like that. You stab forearm this, as I showed you in my last video, and the twist into windmill, like that. Basically, you've learned that move already. So, here we go. I'll start with step number 1. There's the V stance. Alright, you start like this. You can do some top rock. You can do anything you want. And you go into it like that. If you notice, I'm on my heel completely. And my left leg is actually, my left foot is completely flat and planted into the ground. And once you go into this position, you should kind of have like a nice shape here. You don't want to be like this. You kind of want to be tilted in one direction. Okay? That's a pretty simple step. All breakdance moves require you to kind of do this position. Alright, second step is the back twist. I showed you a little bit about that. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of drop the shoulder back, and lean back like this, and you're going to come forward. Lean back and come forward. Pretty much lean back and come forward. Lean back and come forward. Alright? Now, use this with from the V stance. Looks a little cooler. Alright? So you go from the V stance, lean back, and you go forward. Lean back, and you go forward. Alright? Lean back, and go forward. Lean back, and go forward. Alright? 2 easy steps. I'm sure you got those already. You get used to those real fast. Third step is the plant and lift off. This is a little more difficult. Maybe not the most difficult part of the coin drop, but it's pretty difficult. First, I'm going to break it down into 2 pieces. You go from the V stance, lift back. Now we're going to plant my right hand into the ground. It's going to go right about where my left foot is. It doesn't have to be exactly where my left foot is, it's just here, kind of like, boom, like that, alright? So, I'll show you from V stance, like this, drop, boom, alright? The next part after that, once you get used to doing this, do this a little bit. Do this a few times. You do it from this angle, like this, alright? Do that a few times, get used to it. The second part of the third step is the lift off, and that's a little tricky, alright? So, first do this plant, and now I'm going to take my left foot and take it off of the ground, okay? So it's going to go like that, alright? You can go like this if you want, so kind of like that, alright? So, V stance, plant, lift, alright? Straight from here, alright? V stance, back twist, plant, lift, alright? Now, the third step should actually be one completely fluid movement. Excuse me. You should be moving, you should be planting at the same time your foot's lifting off. So it really shouldn't be just, it shouldn't be like this, it should be like that. It shouldn't be one right after the other. It should be like one movement together. So I go from V stance, like this, back twist, and as my arm's coming down, my left leg's actually coming off the ground, okay? So I'll show you a little quicker. You go like this, and it should look like that. So practice that a few times, alright? Get used to it. Like this. Alright? I'll show you from this angle. Go over here. Alright? From over here. Alright. Now, once you get used to that, you're ready for the fourth step. And the fourth step is the switching your legs. So, first off, before you switch your legs, you gotta go into like a handstand position. So, you know how to do a handstand, I'm sure. Just like that, right? Alright, so if you can go from lift off to a handstand, that's all you need to do. So you go like this, lift up, handstand. Practice that a few times. Now, the switching is this leg, which is up, goes down, and this leg, which is down, goes up. That didn't make any sense, but I'll show you. Alright? So you go like this. This leg goes up, and you switch. Alright? This leg up, and switch. Alright? Alright. Leg goes up, and switch. Alright? One more time. Leg goes up, and switch. Now, for the windmill, the coin drop, you need a little bit of momentum. So, when you actually come around, you want to give yourself a little kick. So, I'm going to start like this, V, like this, and I'm going to go plant. But instead of just lifting up, I'm actually going to kick around, like push up that way. I'm going to go like this. I'm actually going to go like that. You see? I'm going to kick off with my right leg just a bit to get myself going around. So, I go like this. You see that? Do it from over here. Like this. You see that? So you go around, V-step, back twist, plant, and lift. And while you're lifting, you're actually moving this way. And you're going to go put the left hand down. You're in a handstand, alright? You're going to switch. Alright? You got that so far? Show you a little faster. Simulatic. Alright? You got that? So, this way. Switch. Alright? I'll show you again. Like this. Alright? Got that? Now, for the final step, which you probably already know, it's still the most difficult step because you gotta go from handstand into stab. You know? So you gotta go from handstand into stab. Alright? Handstand into stab. When you get better at it, you don't actually stab. You actually just go to your forearm. So you go from here to here. Alright? This last step can hurt a lot if you do it wrong, okay? So be careful. Maybe use a soft rug instead of a hard plastic or tile because it's going to hurt your shoulder a lot. You might sprain some things like your back because you're rolling wrong. So be careful and watch closely, alright? So I'm going from V, like we learned. I'm going to do back spin, back twist. You're going to plant and lift while you're moving. You're going to go to handstand, switch, and then you're going to go drop here and kick under. Alright? Let me show you again. You're going to go, this is very complicated. V-step, V-stance, back twist, plant and lift, up, switch, down, and under. Alright? When you first try to learn the coin drop, go to stab position first, alright? So you're going to twist. As you're switching, you're going to drop like this, alright? And you're just going to do your windmill, alright? So when you first practice, just try going like this. You see that? Alright, over here. Lift and drop. Okay? I'll show you again. Alright. This. Alright? Practice that first. Alright, I'll do it over here. Alright? That wasn't so good, but you get the picture. Let's review, alright? We got V-stance, like this. Alright, back twist, plant and lift while you're moving. So when you're doing that, you're moving this way. Alright? You're gonna go from here, your handstand, and then you're gonna switch, and then drop down, and then go into your back. Alright? I'll show you real fast. One good coin drop, alright? Alright? That's a quick one. I'll show you one with me stabbing, okay? Alright? Just practice doing that, alright? Don't try doing anything fancy. No back spins, no windmills until you get that perfectly good and you can land on your shoulders and not your back. Okay? So basically that's it. You've got the coin drop. Keep practicing. This is B-Boy Rar, aka Tom. Have a nice day and good luck. Thank you.